When I decided to play The Road to El Dorado, I was a little concerned about jumping so late into the series. Because I haven't played any of the roads to A through K Dorado. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy January, and welcome to the PlayStation 1. Welcome to another Road to El Dorado. And Sparrow, welcome in. Stream Kyle, welcome in. Stream Kyle is first in chat tonight. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Sparrow, for the resub. Thank you very much for the 43 months. That's almost a year. The stars have aligned. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. Pleasure to have you here. L to Z Dorado. That was another draft of that joke. I said something about I'm looking forward to this game's sequel, The Road to M Dorado. Jelly said, that joke makes a little more sense, but the other one is so convoluted you have to use it. Oh. So we'll see. We played the Game Boy Color version of this last night, and it was really good. Road to El Dorado on Game Boy Color is a fantastic game. The bosses are a little weak, but everything else was really, really good. A fantastic platformer for the Game Boy Color. So we'll see how this one compares. I'm a little bit concerned already because I forgot that when you play movie-based games on a disc, you get a lot of movie clips. Interesting. They put a tutorial in the options. We're not going to play that because, spoilers. Never stop subbing. Thank you, Sparrow. Very much appreciate the support. Lucent Jelly, welcome in. Too bad the internet worked tonight, so people had to hear that joke. Oh. Okay, well, why don't we bring the sound effects up? One, two, three, four, and we'll bring one, two. That'll probably be good. View movies. We'll skip over that. Well, let's just go ahead and jump in. Is this the exact same cutscene that kept playing when it was idling? They're really proud of this one particular little montage.
El Dorado. Yes, El Dorado. What an adventure. What a story. Who would believe it? Who could possibly tell it? Tulio, you are the hero. You must tell it.
No, Miguel, please. You are the hero. You must tell it.
Yes, I will. But, where do I start?
We were in Spain,
Yes?
in the marketplace.
Yes?
It was morning.
No, it was evening.
It was morning. We had just woken.
From our siesta, it was evening.
Am I telling the story?
You're the hero.
Compromised.
That's a deal.
It was midday in the marketplace in Spain.
Oh my. I didn't want to talk over them, but oh my, these character models. Wow.
Hey, look, Tulio. That's us.
Oh no.
It's nice to be wanted, isn't it?
This isn't hugs and kisses wanted, Miguel. This is thrown into a stinking cell and forgotten about wanted.
Oh,
We'd better get out of town and quick. And we better keep away from the town guards too.
Stealth mission? I'm oh no. Oh no.
Being on a wanted poster makes me feel...
nervous? Me too. We've got to get out of here, Tulio.
What? Why does he keep flashing? So this is gonna be...
Being on a wanted poster makes me feel...
Nervous? Me too. We've got to get out of here, Tulio.
This poster worries me, Miguel.
Certainly brings out your worst features.
You're a true friend. Anybody watching?
No.
Okay. I was wondering if we could do that. Alright, well, it's going to be a long night. From cartoon to 1800 string puppet. Precisely. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, I was a little preoccupied there for a moment. I'm still trying to work out what all the controls do. It looks like R2 runs. We've got an inventory. I have an interact button, and I've got a crouch button. I can crouch walk. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of think we should go through the whole game like this. I think this is the optimal way to play. All right.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Chickens, finest quality.
Oh? How much for a chicken?
20 pesetas.
Very reasonable. How much for a chicken again?
20 pesetas for a lovely corn-fed chicken.
How much for a chicken again?
20 pesetas.
Okay. Make sure I hear all the dialogue. So things we can interact with blink. That's why Miguel was blinking. He just follows us around, I guess. We can't actually switch characters. It is, of course, tank controls, by the way. I actually think there's a really good chance I might not hate this. I realize I reacted somewhat violently at the start, but if it's just like a walk around, like if it's just like a little adventure game, it actually might be a lot of fun. It's gonna be real slow paced, I'm afraid, but
Hello, my friends. Would you care to indulge in a game of chance?
What's the game?
Dice.
Oh, yes! The bones are my friends. I'm in.
Excellent. How much can you wager?
1 peseta.
Ah, not enough, my friend. Come back when you have more.
alright. I duck something, welcome in. I'm real bad at tank controls. I used to be less bad at them.
Have you any more money yet, my friends?
1 peseta.
Ah, not enough, my friend. Come back when you have more.
Okay. Can I interact with this thing over here? There's something green on the table. And I've got a feeling if I get near it, I might be able to pick it up. No, this thing on the left I can't interact with? I thought it was glowing green to get my attention. But it doesn't blink when I get close, so... Alright, well, back out of here. I want that chicken. Give me that chicken. I still can't believe the item that quote's from isn't even a chicken.
That's far enough, lads. If you want to get onto the docks, you'll have to pay the dock tax.
How much?
20 pesetas for men, free for women.
Come on, Miguel.
Hey, no tax payment, no entrance. Got it?
We won't be long, promise.
We're certainly not going to sneak off on a ship, officer.
Miguel?
Why would you want to sneak off on a ship? You're not wanted by the law, are you?
The law? Oh, great heavens, no, officer. We'd just be interested in getting to the docks. Because... Remind me, Tulio.
Because, we've, heard about the great Cortez and his expedition to the New World.
Ha! Forget it. Cortez has handpicked his crew. There's no way a couple of chancers like you can join his ship. Now get back from this gate or there'll be trouble.
Hey Zergling, welcome in. Great to have you.
Hey, now get back.
Okay. I think we've exhausted all that dialogue. It's gonna be such a tedious process, right?
We're not going to sneak off in a ship. How many times do I have to tell you, Miguel?
I know. To be the smartest man in Spain, engage the mouth and then the brain. Oh, hold on. That's wrong, isn't it?
Engage the mouth after the brain.
Brain enough. Brain enough. Got it. Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think we've talked to you yet.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Corn. Golden bounty of the new world.
Could you
20
give me a small bag
pesetas?
of corn?
Give me 1 peseta and I shall.
One
Oh.
peseta? That's all the money we have in the world. How much for corn again?
1 peseta for a small bag.
Here you go, 1 peseta.
And here you go, 1 small bag of corn.
We're wanted men, Tulio. We've got to get out of town, and soon. That corn cost us all our money.
It just occurred to me.
Whoa, I keep getting this impulse to do dumb things.
Oh? Like what?
I just got an urge to show this guy that wanted poster.
Wow, that would have been stupid. Where do you think these impulses come from?
I can't imagine.
I was I was saying I was starting to say it just occurred to me that we should probably try to show every item to every character so that we can hear all the dialogue.
I don't want that.
That's odd. Why would I want to show people a wanted poster with us on it?
Yes, that's a pretty dumb thing to do, Tulio.
What is this critique, Sparrow? I don't recall being critiqued so much as being encouraged.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Okay, did I actually try the wanted poster, or did I try the corn twice?
I don't want that.
Okay, I did. This is like a higher tech King's Quest game. See, my frame of reference would have been like Resident Evil with less combat.
Hey, no tax payment, no entrance. Got it? Now get back from this gate or there'll be trouble.
Your comparison is more accurate, I would think, by the way. That's just to say I haven't played any of those games.
On guard, Tulio.
He might not recognize us.
Then again, he might.
You're right.
It's alright. It's alright, Miguel, don't worry. He won't recognize us because I'm gonna walk like this.
Look out, Tulio, a guard.
It didn't work. Well, I'm running low on ideas. Maybe I deliver the corn. Can I trade?
Have you any use for this corn?
Only for feeding my chickens.
It's yours for 20 pesetas.
I can buy that much from the corn seller for 1 peseta.
You've never played or desired to play any of the Resident Evil games? I'm quite the fan of a few of them. I'd like to go through the whole series. Well, maybe not the whole series. I'd like to go through the earlier portions of the series, at least at some point. I had Resident Evil 2 on the N64, and the remake of the first game on the GameCube were the ones that I played, and I'm very fond of those games. I can't tell where else I can go.
That chicken seller will give us 20 pesetas for a chicken. All we have to do is grab this one, and we're in the money. Well?
Well, what?
I do the thinking, you do the grabbing. Get that chicken!
Is they gonna run away?
Pathetic.
Hey, he's fast. That chicken's no amateur. We're wanted men, Tulio. We've got to get out of town, and soon.
I was trying to show the wanted poster to the chicken. It does nothing.
That corn
Nope.
cost us all our money.
I can't. I was trying to use the corn to interact with the chicken.
Here, chicky.
Yum! Lovely corn! Say goodbye to freedom, bird.
It's eaten all our corn.
Who cares? We're one chicken up on the deal.
All right.
Hey, you want to buy a chicken?
Hey, get that chicken away from my corn.
That's a no then, is it?
Can we play if we've got a chicken?
Don't be ridiculous. I don't want that.
What will you give me for this splendid free-range chicken?
5 pesetas.
What? But you sell them for 20.
That's how the market works, mister. Buy low, sell high.
This is an outrage.
Haven't I seen your face before?
5 pesetas, eh? We'll take it.
All right. So I'm guessing the 5 is enough for the tax. Resident Evil sounds too much like Donkey Kong Country to me.
How much corn can I get for 5 pesetas?
5 times as much as you got before.
Tulio, we need that money.
Oh yeah, sorry, we don't need that much corn.
I will let everyone decide for themselves whether me using every object to interact with every character is me searching for all the dialogue hidden in the game, or whether it's me being too empty-headed to solve a single puzzle solution without the absolute, like, most extreme version of brute force.
Okay, we've got enough money to get into your dice game. Let's play!
Such enthusiasm. The dice await, gentlemen. The rules are simple. The first player rolls 2 dice. The second player decides whether he will roll higher or lower, and chooses how much to risk on his guess. No more than 4 pesetas, though. The first player matches the bet, and then the dice are rolled.
What if the second player rolls the same as the first?
Then the first player wins. But don't worry. We take turns at being first.
Okay, here we go.
I say lower. I'll wager 3 pesetas.
I'll match that.
This is all happening automatically. I have not pressed a button.
A 9. You win. Very well. Your turn. Now, do you want to bet you'll roll higher or lower?
Then a 12? I'm definitely gonna roll higher.
Higher.
How much would you like to wager, my friend?
I'll wager...
I really wonder if I can lose this and be soft locked. Like, I'm curious enough to make it happen.
Go for it. 4 pesetas.
I have no more money.
Then we'll be on our way. It's been delightful doing business with...
Wait, one more wager.
But you're cleaned out, man.
Not money. Something far more precious.
Gems?
No. This map.
A map?
Imagine my excitement. A map. We're gone. Have a nice day.
A map of what?
A map showing the secret road to El Dorado.
El Dorado? The city of gold?
El Dorado, the city of fairy tale, you mean? It doesn't exist, Miguel. It's just a trick to fool.
El Dorado.
Oh, brother.
The wager is simple. If I win, I'm back in the game. If you win, You get the map.
And the money.
No, I keep the money.
What?
The map's worth 1,000,000 times more than these few coins.
We agree.
Are you crazy?
Please, Tulio, it's the real thing. I know it.
Of course, if you doubt your skill,
Hey, the dice stay hot for me.
then prove it.
I will. You'd better be right about that map, Miguel.
I don't know what is happening.
A 5.
Oh, no.
Now my turn. I say higher. I'll wager 3 pesetas.
I'll match that.
Welcome in, Raiders.
A 4. I win. Very well. Your turn.
Alright, well now, I mean, I just don't even know, because, I mean, before thrilling gameplay of this one. Horp, thank you for the raid. Great to have you here. Hope you've had a good stream tonight. And yeah, this is a more slow-paced game, this one. We've got sort of an adventure game situation. I'm just impressed you're playing talky adventure games like this, Sparrow says. Impressed is not the sensation that I would feel in reaction to this stream right now. So, I was trying to intentionally lose this game to see if it would let us fail and become soft-locked, since we're right at the start of the game. I thought it was a pretty safe place to experiment. But I don't understand. It doesn't... It seemed like when I made the wrong choice, it just ignored my choice and then just kept rolling as if everything had happened the way the game needs it to for progress to be made. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure that I follow. 7's right in the middle, though. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I pick higher or lower. It's gonna make us win no matter what, so...
Lower! I'll wager...
It's gonna make us get the map, no matter
I'll
what.
match your stake.
I should say, rather. I'm not really sure if we get the map from winning or losing.
7.
I win! Yes!
Now my turn.
Doom tonight.
I say higher. I'll wager 1 peseta.
I'll match that.
A 5. Ah, you got lucky. Very well. Your turn.
Higher than 11. I mean, just a moment ago, I picked higher than 12, so... He's just copying my strategy, really.
Higher! I'll wager...
Don't bet everything, Tulio. Hold at least 1 peseta back.
All right, I was going to.
Oh no.
Julio,
Alright, so it
more
won't
money.
it
Okay. I'll hang on to a little bit.
it won't let us completely lose everything we have.
2 pesetas.
I'll match your stake. An 11.
I win! Yes!
Now my turn. I say higher. I'll wager 2 pesetas.
I'll match that.
All of the dice rolling is happening without my input, and half of the wagers.
Loser. Very well. Your turn.
Higher. I'll wager 2 pesetas.
I'll match your stake. A 7.
Ha-ha! Luck is my lady!
Now my turn. I say higher. I'll wager 1 peseta.
I'll match that.
A 7. I win. Very well. Your turn.
Lower! I'll wager 3 pesetas.
I'll match your stake.
Thank goodness.
A 4.
I win! Yes!
Now my turn.
They really want you to win this. I mean, I feel like what they really want is for me to just turn off the game.
Higher. I'll wager 2 pesetas.
I'll match that.
A 9. I win. Very well. Your turn.
Higher! I'll wager... Go for it! 4 pesetas!
I'll match your stake.
They do not really want me to win
A
this.
4.
They
Oh,
really want to
no.
stretch this out for the maximum
Now
amount of
my
time
turn.
possible. uh,
I say higher. I'll wager 1 peseta.
I'll match that.
oh no. Yeah. How is this more difficult to win than the lemon drop
4.
game?
Ah, you got lucky. Very well. Your turn.
Oh, it's way more difficult. It's way more difficult because it requires a much greater amount of willpower to want to beat.
Lower! I'll wager... 1 peseta.
I'll match your stake. A 7.
Ha-ha! Luck is my lady!
Now my turn. I say higher. I'll wager 1 peseta.
I'll match that.
A 6. You win. Very well. Your turn.
Why do all my decisions have to be against numbers that are right in the middle? It gave me an easy one. It started me off with a crazy easy one, and I threw it away, and now I'm being punished.
Higher! I'll wager... 3 pesetas.
I'll match your stake. An 8.
I win! Yes!
Now my turn.
This is your karmic punishment for wanting higher than 12. Yeah, that's what I said.
I say...
That's what I said.
I'll wager 3 pesetas.
I'll match that.
Come on, give us a low roll.
A 6. I win. Very well. Your turn.
Lower! I'll wager... 3 pesetas.
I'll match your stake. A 6.
Ha-ha! Luck is my lady!
Now my turn. I say lower. I'll wager 2 pesetas.
I'll match that.
A 12. You win. Very well. Your turn.
Higher! I'll wager... Go for it! 4 pesetas!
I'm out of money again. Shall we wager for the map?
Yes! I guess.
A 7.
Victory.
You pair of con men, you've won my map.
Maybe, but we're not getting any money out of this.
Who cares about the money, Tulio?
We've got the map to El Dorado.
Well, I'm just quivering with excitement about that, Miguel.
Just wait until we're at the fabled City of Gold.
Yeah, fabled as in non-existent. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Tip, welcome in. Happy New Year.
Hey, Pablo, you'll never guess.
Oh? What is it, Inigo?
Those villains, Miguel and Tulio, have been spotted in the town.
Oh, goodness, how frightful. Come, Inigo, we must prevent them from leaving.
Hope you and your family had nice holidays. We did. We went and saw Jelly's parents and a lot of her extended family. It was the first time we'd traveled that far with the baby man, and that all went very safe. So it was good. Hopefully your holiday treated you well.
I'll play you for the money.
Leave me be. You've taken my precious map. I don't want that.
We can get to El Dorado now, Tulio.
No, I'm
We'll be
trying to
rich.
talk to him.
Hey, is this map really for real?
Of course it is. I think so. Probably.
Boy, that's a ringing endorsement of authenticity if ever I heard one.
Alright, now we gotta go show our map to everyone.
Hey, we've got a map to El Dorado. The trouble is, the map doesn't say where to start looking.
Try in your dreams.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Where's the run button?
Guess what? We've got a map to El Dorado.
So, Zaragoza finally found somebody stupid enough to take that old parchment off his hands?
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, hey!
Okay, new area opened in this direction. Try into the foreground first. And I think... no. Okay, around this corner. And into this building. This door is an option. Oh no. This game has become massive. This game has become massive all of a sudden. I'm overwhelmed with too many choices. Oh. That gate's an option too.
Hello? What do you do?
I stand here and make sure nobody opens that gate.
Doesn't sound very exciting.
In this line of work, excitement is something to be avoided.
Oh, really?
Behind that gate is El Diablo, the biggest, most evil bull in all Spain.
You don't say.
He's never been defeated and never forgets a face. So, if you want to live to a ripe old age, don't get El Diablo mad at you. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Well, I guess we've got to try for the gate.
Hey, stay away from that.
Sorry.
See, that's another... Like, I know I'm bad at... I've known for a long time that I'm not necessarily made for these, like, really talky adventure games. And on the one hand, I realize that I'm not really made for these talky adventure games because I can't stand the talkiness, right? I get annoyed with the game, like, just slowing me down and boring me with so much chin wagging. But a major factor that I don't think I've ever a major factor I don't think I've ever considered when I thought about my compatibility or lack thereof with these types of games is my strong desire to aim toward completion of everything. And so, like, I would have a better time with this game if I was the type of person who just wanted to play through the game. But I'm the type of person who wants to see what happens when you attempt all the wrong solutions. So a playthrough like this is the time investment is just exploded exponentially.
That's a nice fountain.
Miguel, we're trying to escape the city, not admire the civic architecture.
Sorry, Tulio.
I haven't had any pistachios in a while. They'd be quite the treat, but I shouldn't have treats if I don't also have the wheel.
I am the great Malezo.
Oh!
A toreador of great repute. My name is known, adored, beloved, from Seville to distant Butte.
Oh, Malezo!
Who's that?
Don't know.
Pa, I have no interest in the contents of your pockets.
You're not the first person to say that.
Pa, I have no interest.
You're not the first.
Can we talk to the lady upstairs? No?
Look out, Tulio, a guard.
Oh, that's a guard. What happened when I tried to interact with this fountain? I didn't pay attention.
It's just a big fountain. It's just a big fountain. It's just a big fountain. It's just a big fountain.
Okay, alright, fine. I thought I could destroy the wanted poster in it. Oh, this loops around? Okay, the world just got a little smaller. The thing is, I actually do like adventure-type games like this. I like, like I like Shadowgate. Shadowgate 64, right? It's a game like this. It's easier to play because it's first person. But it's a sort of wander around, collect the items, figure out where to use them type of game.
Hold there, varlets.
Violets? Did he just call us violets?
None shall pass. I, Don Mocoso, conqueror of the Moors, pledge it.
Hey, kid, beat it. Come on, Miguel, we don't have time for this.
You hit me with a slingshot? I was saying, like, I kind of I like this wander around to find the items, figure out where to use them type of game. But I like it better when it's like Shadowgate 64 because there's no other characters in that game hardly. It's a very quiet game.
He hurt me!
You really shouldn't let a kid push you around like that, Tulio.
Afternoon Board Jams. Welcome to The Road to El Dorado on PlayStation. Oh, we can interact with the barrel.
Barrels? Wait a minute. I'm getting an idea.
Uh-oh.
What if somebody was to advance on that little brat in a barrel? His stones would just bounce harmlessly off.
One problem. Those barrels have had fish and vinegar in them. Where are you going to find somebody dumb enough to get in one? I can't see a thing in here.
Look through the bunghole.
Oh, right. That's better.
Go get him, Miguel.
I'm controlling Miguel now? I thought I was just supposed to wait.
Not fair. You're cheating.
We've done it! He's run off!
Yay, us. We outwitted a 6-year-old. Can I get out of this barrel now? We're on the road to El Dorado!
No, we're not. We're still trapped in this town, remember?
We're on the road to El Dorado!
No, we're...
Alright, what did you drop? He dropped his slingshot?
Hey! He dropped his slingshot!
He
I'll
didn't.
have that.
Good. He was dangerous with it. Although not half as dangerous as you. Boy, am I glad to be out of that stinking barrel.
I can imagine. In fact, I don't need to imagine. Could you stand downwind of me?
Hey, Pablo! What news, Inigo? New orders. We're to cover the docks. All I've done today is run around. Very well. To the docks, Inigo.
Okay, so that area is open now. Doing good. Good to hear. Oh. Well, I didn't expect this to loop around like this. I don't really know what to do with the slingshot.
The idea of you armed with a slingshot terrifies me, Tulio.
Oh.
So, why are we looking at that dress, Tulio?
Remember what the taxman said, Miguel?
20 pesetas for a man to get into the docks.
And women get in free.
Oh no, Tulio, please, don't make me wear a dress.
Not you, Miguel. Me. We just need to get to it somehow. We can't climb that fence, and it would take a cannonball to knock it down.
Or a bull?
We can't, and it would take a...
Or a...
Good day. I'm Tulio, and,
Greetings and salutations.
We heard.
Of course, my fame has spread all across the world.
No, we heard it from you, just now.
So, you fight bulls for a living. Any good at it?
Any good? Any good? Do you know who I am?
Remind me.
I am the great Malezo, conqueror of El Diablo.
El Diablo? The devil?
I defeated the devil in bovine form.
The devil looked like a bull? Right. Okay.
He's crumbled in the head, Tulio. Come on, let's go.
Now, wait a minute. You defeated El Diablo, the big bull?
In those shoes? He must be good.
Wow, that thing's a monster.
Hey, Conqueror Worm, welcome in. Yeah, it's an adventure game.
Nah, I've had about all the Malezo I can stand for a while.
Ha! I have no interest in the
You're not the...
It's probably a fine game. It's maybe even a really good game. The big trouble for me is that I really don't like talky games, and it's very much one of those. So I'm not having a miserable time, but I'm employing a lot of patience.
I don't want that. Hey, stay away from that.
Sorry.
For what it is, it's actually a pretty well-made game so far, Zergling says. Yeah, no, really no complaints. The only things that are actually, like, bad about it, well, the dice game was a little rough. I don't think that dice game was very good. And not... I think it's somewhat bad in principle. Not just my experience of it. But... Can I go up here? What was this? Oh, yeah. Is there a way open to the left? left down here. Other than that dice game, I think most of what I don't like about this game is matters of personal taste that the game can't really be faulted for because that's what it is. What items do I have again? Don't know. Don't. So we still can't get past this guy.
Hey, no tax payment, no entrance. Got it? Now get back from this gate or there'll be trouble.
Same director for this movie made Shark Tale. I mean, I'm gonna spoil some upcoming streams, but there may be some Shark Tale on my to-do list. I like the movie. I like these kinds of games. I feel like the style and pacing of the movie work better as an action-adventure game rather than a style of adventure game. So I don't really remember the movie. I know I've seen it probably several times, but it's been so long that it's just not... I can't pull it out of my brain anymore. We played the Game Boy Color game last night. The Game Boy Color game is more of just a standard 2D platformer, but it's actually really good. It's a really good platformer for the Game Boy Color. The bosses are pretty bad, but everything else about it was really good. I would say it's one of the better experiences I've had on the Game Boy Color. And I actually really do enjoy adventure games like this. I just don't like them. I just don't like them to be real talky, and this very much is very talky. I can't pull up the camera angle that existed over there before, it would seem. I mean, I don't think either of these characters is going to be interested in this slingshot.
I don't want that. No, I don't want that.
There must be somewhere I can use it. I feel like there's probably a doorway or a hallway that I've overlooked. I don't know. It's really easy to overlook stuff in general. But I know, I can't see... I couldn't see my character, so I didn't know which way he was facing, so I didn't know how to move into the... That's an issue of tank controls. I mean, do I just fire it at this guy?
I don't want that.
Have you ever heard of the Great Malezo?
The wretch Malezo, you mean? The dolt Malezo.
Oh.
The boggle-eyed fool Malezo.
Friend of yours, is he?
That pathetic fool? Never.
He does say he beats El Diablo.
He ran around like a wet hen for so long, El Diablo grew bored chasing him. He does claim to have defeated El Diablo. Let him face El Diablo again, and we'll see who is defeated.
The bull will remember him?
El Diablo never forgets a face, despite seeing more of that coward's behind.
All right, hey, let's go.
Hey, stay away from that.
What?
Sorry.
I thought we were on board. We were gonna have the rematch of the century.
I've got nothing I want to ask him.
Oh. I guess I gotta get back over to the other guy. Atlantis, the Lost Empire on the PlayStation 1 is pretty good as far as licensed games go. I can't. I have such a hard time walking through that screen transition. I go through it when I don't want to. I can't go through it when I do want to.
We've seen where El Diablo is kept. He's a real monster.
Yes, and only I, the great Malezo, was able to conquer him.
I guess you're the real thing, all right. Hey, why don't we take a stroll over there and you can tell us all about it?
To El Diablo?
Yes, your greatest battle.
He is securely locked up, isn't he?
Behind a big, strong gate.
Very well, then. Yes, I, the great Malezo, shall tell you of my glorious victory. Follow me.
You're my hero, Malezo!
Oh, we gotta follow him. Manually. Oh, he walks fast.
You have the nerve to return here.
I fear nothing. By the way, that gate really is secure, isn't it?
Craven Worm, Popinjay.
Hoi polloi, churl.
What did you call me?
Nothing.
I can't bear the sight of you, you coward. If you won't leave here, then I shall. Good day. And I'd advise you two to have as little to do with that phony as possible.
Oh. What is now to prevent me from opening that gate?
Well, you showed him all right.
Yeah, you showed him what a wimp you are.
He was wise to leave before he stirred my ire.
You what?
So, are you going to tell us the tale of how you defeated El Diablo?
Patience, my adoring friends. I need an audience.
What are we? Take out Paella?
I am the great Malezo.
Oh, it's Malezo.
How does he do that?
Listen, my friends, to the tale of how the great Malezo, that's me, defeated the so-called undefeatable bull, the monstrous El Diablo.
Oh, you're so hunky.
Now what?
Stage 1 of my daring plan,
Which is?
currently under development. Nah, I've had about all the malazo I can stand for a while.
Malazo's gonna show that bull who's boss. Here comes his chance. Oh, and by the way, if keep in mind whenever you hear any criticisms from me of this game, I mean, it comes with this walk animation. So, I mean, what am I to do? What am I to do in the face of such irrefutable evidence of this game's superior quality? I love it. It's absolutely brilliant, really. That is the best walking animation I have ever seen in a video game. Hey, Sir Rackham, welcome in. I see nothing wrong with this walk. I'm not even being sarcastic. I do legitimately love it. It is fantastic. I can't wait till we actually have a use for it. Or better yet, I hope I kind of hope there's no point in this game at which this is mandatory. I kind of hope that this was put in just for the love of the thing itself.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm going to unlock the gate, and then make myself scarce.
Is that wise?
The making myself scarce part is very wise, but the rest isn't. Let's do it anyway.
Okay.
I mean, Malazo 1, Bull 0. All I saw from that interaction was Malazo handily win a foot race, and then, celebrate his victory with a refreshing dip. I'm on Team Malazo. Oh. I think I know how this might go.
It's just a big fountain. It's just a...
But that walk, the crosswalk is very Gollum-like. maybe I was wrong. I was thinking maybe we would fire our slingshot at the bull to encourage him to run one more screen over.
We can't climb that fence, and it would take a cannonball to knock it down. Or a... Okay, El Diablo's loose. Now, to get him to hate.
The fence. Remind me, how do we do that?
Maybe if there was a picture of somebody he hated on the fence, that would do the trick.
Where are we going to find a picture of Malezo? If he was wanted, we could use his wanted poster.
Forget it. We're the only wanted people around here. And El Diablo doesn't hate us. Yet.
Oh no. Don't say it.
If we get El Diablo really angry,
he will kill us.
No, not necessarily.
Could somebody get this bull away from me? Please! Please!
I pieced it together. Yeah, okay. I mean, the game spelled it out pretty thoroughly, but the gears turned.
Wouldn't it be better if you made the bull angry, then put up the wanted poster?
You're right. We don't want this poster up for longer than we have to.
Fair enough, but I assumed that once the bull was angry, there wouldn't be time to apply the poster to the fence.
The idea of you armed with a slingshot terrifies me, Tulio.
Hey Salem, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. If you haven't played any Banjo-Kazooie hacks, you need to play Jiggies of Time at some point. I think if you like Banjo-Kazooie at all, you would love it. So, my only question would be, will it play... If you have a flash cart, will it play on original hardware? Because if the answer to that is yes, it might be possible. It does. That might be something we could do. I haven't played many... Actually, I don't think I've played any hacks on the stream at all. I've played a few homebrew games, but I'm definitely open to them. I'll send the link. Right on. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, I'm not. Keep in mind, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while before I get to it. But I am a very big Banjo-Kazooie fan, so... It is something I would like to do. I just got a lot on my plate right now. Busy time of the year. I can't highlight the bull in any way, so I need to look elsewhere, I reckon. There you go, find out where that gatekeeper slinked off to. We probably have to ask him, like, what does the bull hate? And he'll say, oh, the bull really hates being shot with a slingshot. And then we'll be able to go use the slingshot. Posted. Thank you, Sailor. I thought for sure that guy would be here. The bull hates you, Frownie. I'm sorry, every copy of Road to El Dorado is personalized. Oh, did I never... Hang on, I might not have ever gone through this door. Oh yeah, I did.
We've got to find a way to make El Diablo really, really angry.
I hate this plan.
It's just a big fountain.
Good work, Tulio. That took a special kind of stupidity.
Thank you, Miguel. It was step 2 of my daring plan.
And step 3 is...
Run!
Okay, we have to go around the long way. Makes sense. I don't know why the slingshot suddenly worked. I feel like I tried it a lot. Actually, maybe I didn't. Because I couldn't get the bowl to light up.
Okay, the plan is the bull sees the poster, thinks it's me.
Victory.
Finally, we have the dress.
Hey,
Oh, what now? Can we help you, sir?
get your kick stealing from little children, do ya?
Not usually.
Let me handle this, Miguel. There appears to have been a misunderstanding.
That's them, Papa. They bullied me and stole my slingshot.
Uh-oh.
No, Miguel, not uh-oh. This is not an uh-oh situation.
I'm gonna make you wish you'd never been born.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes! Now I remember. What a charming boy. We were playing Knights and Violet.
Varlets.
And Varlets with him earlier. You dropped your slingshot, Sonny. Remember?
He dropped it.
Well, yeah, but...
You told me they stole it.
As I said, just a misunderstanding. Here.
Just wait till I get you home.
But that one had a barrel on his head and...
Come on, you.
That's over now? Okay. Hey, Derek, welcome in. Welcome to The Road to El Dorado, PlayStation 1.
All that trouble for a dress. I hope it's worth it.
I don't want that.
Okay, now for the most daring part of my master plan.
More daring than getting pulped by a mad bull.
This is the part where I dress up as a woman.
You're right. That is more daring.
Okay, look away. I'm changing my clothes. Do you mind? Okay, if you're going to be like that... Ta-da!
Now you're frightening me, Tulio.
I'll be able to get past the taxman easily.
What about me?
You wear what you like, just so long as it doesn't clash with this.
What?
Tulio, a guard.
That guard is back. But he won't recognize me.
Good day. You sell corn, don't you? One peseta bag?
Why, yes. Have I had the pleasure of your custom before, senorita?
My disguise is perfect.
Good day, senorita. Would you like to buy a chicken?
Certainly not. I've heard you charge 4 times what you buy them for. I've told all my friends to stay away from you, you profiteer.
This lady voice sounds like Miss Piggy. How's this version going? It's okay. It seems to be a pretty good game, but it's not my kind of game.
Hold it right there.
Okay, Miguel, here's what I want you to do.
Forget it, Tulio. You're on your own. Bye.
Miguel!
Nobody passes this. Why, hello, my dear.
Hi. Oh, hello.
What's a senorita like you doing in the docks alone?
My husband, he's on Cortez's ship. I want to wave him goodbye.
You poor creature. You will be lonely when he's gone.
Aren't you worried that people might sneak by while you're talking to me?
Ha! Not me. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
Even so, what if somebody called, say, Miguel was to try and sneak by?
Don't worry about that. Let us talk about you.
Uh-oh, it's up to you now, Miguel.
Your eyes are like olives, dark and mysterious.
I don't know what you
Oh,
take me for.
Miguel's crouch
Come to
walk
my
is
vineyard. We
is
could tread the grapes
way
together.
disappointing.
Oh, you are awful.
Come to my vineyard. We could tread the grapes together.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
There's a little tapas place in the square. What say we meet when Cortez has sailed?
Oh, you are awful.
There's a little tapas place in the square.
Oh my, you're making me blush.
Your voice. I've...
Oh, you.
Your eyes are like olives, dark and
So,
mysterious.
I wanted to see...
Oh my, you're making me blush.
I mean, I wanted to see how much dialogue there
Your
actually
eyes are
is
like
here,
olives.
but then also I wanted to see if I could interact with the other characters and stuff now that I'm playing as Miguel instead of Tulio.
I have a beautiful house in the hills. You must visit me there.
Oh my, you're making me blush.
Your voice. I've never heard a woman's voice like it.
Uh-oh.
Come to my vineyard. We...
I bet you say that.
Yeah, we can't actually interact
Your
with
voice.
anything or anyone.
I've never
It just,
heard a woman's
the
voice
action
like
button
it.
is now just advancing their
Oh,
dialogue.
You.
Your hands are workers' hands. I like that in a woman.
I don't know what you take me for.
Your voice. I've never heard a...
Oh my.
Your hands are workers.
That
Your
laugh.
voice.
Oh, you.
Come to my vineyard.
I bet you say that.
I have a beautiful house.
I bet you say.
Come to my vineyard. There's a little...
It sounds
tapas
like almost
place
like
in the square.
Gruntilda.
What say we meet when Cortez...
Hey,
has sailed?
Chozo, welcome in. This looks kind of jank. So this is
Your
the Road to
voice.
El Dorado on the
I've
PlayStation
never
1.
heard a woman's voice
It's
like it.
it's kind of a it's like a walk around adventure game. People compared
I
it
have a
to
beautiful house in the hills.
King's
You must
Quest, I
visit
think,
me
in the
there.
chat.
Oh, you!
And I think
Your
it's probably a
eyes are
pretty
like
good
olives,
game.
dark
It seems
mysterious.
pretty good.
Oh, you!
I
But
have a
you know me
beautiful
and
house in
talky
the hills.
games.
You must visit me there.
So I'm
I don't know what you take me for.
I'm sitting through a
There's
lot.
a little tapas place
And
in
it
the
has
square.
a
What
really
say we
high
meet
barrier
when
to
Cortez
to
has sailed?
to entry
Oh,
because
you
there's
are
a really
awful.
annoying dice game really
Your
early
hands are
on.
workers' hands. I like that in a woman.
And Derek says, "What
Your
kind of game
hands
is
are
this?" I
workers' hands.
kind of answered that too there, I think.
You are awful.
Your
you
eyes
give
are
us
like
smooth.
olives, dark and mysterious. Hey, I can hear you trying to sneak past, you know.
Sorry.
Now then, where were we, my dear? Your voice. I've never heard a woman's voice like it.
Oh, you are awful.
There's a little tapas place in the square. What say we meet when Cortez has sailed?
Oh, my. You're making me blush.
Come to my vineyard. We could tread the grapes together.
Oh, my. You're making me blush.
Come to my vineyard. We could tread the grapes together. Your eyes are like olives, dark and mysterious.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Finally, Miguel's made his escape.
What was that, my dear?
I said, senor, you behave like an ape. Good day.
Oh, was it something I said?
Told you I'd get us past him. Come on.
Sounds like Mickey Mouse trying
What are
not to
you
be
looking
Mickey.
at, Miguel?
You know something? That dress, it really suits you.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm going to pretend I didn't say it.
Good. Now come on.
Thank you for the watch streak, Chozo. Appreciate the 10 streams. Thank you for that.
I sure will miss you in that dress, Tulio.
You may mock, Miguel, but it got us this far, didn't it?
You're right. All we have to do now is find a way over the wall, and we're free!
See the ship? That will carry Cortez to the New World.
Those poor guys. Who'd sail the ocean in one of those?
You'd better take this map, Miguel. You were the one who wanted it so badly. Why don't you do something for a change, Miguel?
Oh. Okay. Things just became more complicated.
Aye, you're a sorry-looking fellow. I'd buy you something to eat, but I haven't 2 pesetas to rub together. Hey, look! Exercise time for donkeys.
What is that thing?
Some kind of conveyor system for loading the boats, I guess.
You know, that could be our way out of here.
There's a piece of string hanging here.
Perhaps we could find something to tie onto it.
Okay, so we're looking for a carrot. This door is not interactive. That took us basically 2 hours to get through chapter 1. This may be a very long adventure.
Hey, Miguel, look! Isn't that a barrel of carrots over there?
So what?
So perhaps we can entice the donkey with a carrot!
But how do we get past the guards?
I mean, we just wait until they're both staring at the wall, right?
What do you think you're doing?
Come on, buddy. You can do better than that.
I thought I had done it.
What do you think, Tulio?
I need to think of a plan. You explore.
I
Nice going, Miguel. Let's have another crack at that, shall we?
don't know why I keep veering so sharply off to the left at the end of the run.
I'm counting.
Oh. I would say that, like, just maybe just rush right up to the barrel is maybe not the solution, but
What do you think you're doing?
if it's not, why do these guys keep turning around, huh?
Nice going, Miguel. Let's have another crack at that, shall we?
Oh.
Yuck! I hate those things. They're so dirty and smelly. Yuck! I'm all out of ideas. How about you?
Oh, Miguel.
Yes?
I've found another empty barrel.
No way am I getting in a barrel again!
If you did, you could sneak past the guards.
Why would I even want to go near the guards?
Just covering all the bases, old friend.
Why is it always so dark inside these things?
Those carrots will help you to see in the dark.
I don't want to see in here. I want to see where I'm going, Tulio.
Remember that bunghole?
Yes?
Use it!
Okay, calm down. It's a miracle. I can see again, Tulio.
Oh my. Hey, Butterfingers, welcome in. That's how I watch the stream. If you're able to put up with this, you'll handle Metal Gear Solid 1's dialogue.
I've got the carrots!
Did you hear something? Not unless it is barrels have started talking.
Hey, Persephone, welcome in. Yeah, I know. Me playing an adventure game.
I'll be glad to be out of here. Okay, got the carrot. And that's the last time you'll see me wearing a barrel.
Shame. I thought you were rather fetching in it.
Yeah, fetching a carrot.
The graphics are really good for a PlayStation 1 game, for a PlayStation 1 movie game, especially. It looks alright. It looks alright. The thing is, like, you said, like, if I can play this, I can play Metal Gear Solid. The thing is, like, I mean, I am enduring this game. This is not... I've been happier.
It worked, Tulio. The donkey's driving the conveyor.
We need Frownie to play the Monkey Island series. It would destroy him. I mean, I know I keep saying this, and I know that it doesn't seem like it's true. I do like adventure games. But just like, my go-to example is again, Shadowgate 64. Which, no dialogue in that game. I mean, there is some. Like, you meet a character every, like...
Tulio, I've cracked it. We can use the conveyor belt to get through the wall and down onto the dock side.
You meet a character once every several hours, so... it's a lot easier to live through.
That really worked well, Tulio. That conveyor dumped me into the water.
Somehow we've got to change the direction of the conveyor.
I caught it, Salem. I just can't read it out loud. Hey, Christian, cool. Thank you for the alert. Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom on the NES. I've heard that title
Safety
before.
Notice: to avoid damage to machinery, keep limbs away from all moving parts. Someone's idea of a joke, I think.
I've heard that title before, but I've never known what type of game it is. The voice acting in this game is incredible. They're,
Miguel, it's changed the direction of that last conveyor.
There was a comment before about all the characters speaking with lisps, but I think it's I think it's mostly just the quality of their microphones. I get stuck in it and gave up. Looking up stuff in games like this defeats the purpose of playing them, in my opinion, Chozo says. Yeah, I really don't like looking up anything in any game. I have an overly stubborn attitude toward that.
Tulio, we made it! We're free!
But yeah, when the whole game is the puzzles, then like having to look up the solution to the puzzles is really deflating. I did have to do that with Shadowgate. I did actually have to get outside help for that game. I think for 2 instances. But the problem I had with Shadowgate wasn't that I couldn't solve the puzzles. It was that I couldn't find some of the items that were interactable. The trouble was that some of the things you could interact with, I just couldn't get the character. I couldn't get positioned right to interact with them. Every time I had the puzzle pieces, I was able to piece together every puzzle. But I would get stuck every now and then because there would be an object that you could pick up that I couldn't discern was something you could pick up. Like there's a piece of wood that's disguised as a leg on a piece of furniture in one part of the game, and like I didn't know you could take it off. It just looked like an object in the background, and like stuff doesn't blink when you get near it in that game. You just have to look at everything from the right angle, and when you're pressing the interact button. That was a really short stage, by the way. The first stage took hours, and that stage took minutes. What if it's something along the lines of where the game mechanics are never explained or extremely well hidden? I mean,
With our barrel escape, we left our problems behind us.
Or so we thought.
When we got on board the ship,
That was only the start of our adventures.
as I was saying...
Fine, don't
I don't
mind
want
me.
to talk over them too
I
much.
thought I was telling the story.
What about my turn?
If you really have to.
We thought we were safe. Then the sailors discovered us. We pleaded, but they were difficult men, and it did no good. They imprisoned us in the brig. We could see no escape. The situation was desperate.
But cometh the hour, cometh the man, so I began to hatch a plan.
Hey, Tulio, that was very cute.
Oh, it was nothing, just a little rhyming thing I threw together.
There's a lot of money in poetry, you know. You should work on that.
Voyage to the New World. So is this level going to be set on the ship? They're just going to play more of the movie. Stop with the cutscenes. I'm going to have to edit all these out of the VOD later. It's just generating labor for me. It's not entertaining me, it's generating work.
Hear that?
All I can hear is you pacing up and down.
That's Altivo up there, Cortez's warhorse. Hey, Altivo, here, boy. Maybe he can get us out of here.
And how on earth is he going to do that?
He could throw the keys down.
Are we going to play as the
That might
horse?
not be the dumbest idea you've ever had, but it's close.
Nope. I thought I was going to switch perspectives. What if it's something along these lines where the game mechanics never explained or extremely well hidden? The thing is, like, I mean, everyone has a breaking point. Everyone should have a breaking point, right? I don't recommend that people play games as stubbornly as I do, necessarily. Like, I think people, just from my casual observation of, like, watching other people play games, I think people probably tend to break sooner than I think they should, because I'd encourage people to really push themselves. But, I mean, I take things way too extreme. But, like, you should be having fun when you're playing a game. So if you get to the point where it's not fun anymore, then, and you need some outside assistance, by all means, we all need help at points. It's just that I'm willing to suffer for a very long time because I receive so much joy from figuring stuff out on my own that it really makes up for tremendous amounts of suffering leading up to it. And in a way, the more I suffer leading up to figuring something out, the more I enjoy figuring it out when I actually do. So, like, if I waste like 2 hours struggling, but then I ultimately succeed, then that 2 hours that I spent suffering is suddenly recontextualized as 2 hours I enjoy after the fact. Like, while I lived through them, I might have hated every minute of them. But if I come out successful, I look back at them, and now they're moments I like. So, I have a very quantum approach to the way that I experience like time and suffering versus enjoyment. So, I prefer in a way that games be pretty obtuse so that I can have those experiences. And I don't really have a firm rule for when I break, but I try to be really strict about not. And so, like, generally, if I'm stuck in a game for multiple hours with no ideas for progress, like, I try to look at the time, like if I'm stuck for a long time, but I keep thinking of stuff to experiment, or I can wander around the map and look for stuff, like, none of that's really that bad. If I'm trapped in one room, like, completely out of ideas, then, like, the clock is ticking, and it's like, well, I've been stuck here 2 or 3 hours. I guess the chat can give me a hint. And even then, like, I might not be willing to use the hints that I give permission to be shared. So there's no real good way to summarize it. I hope you get to play as the horse, Sir Rackablam says. Frownie did Friday the 13th, so he did that already. Friday the 13th was really good. I was told Friday the 13th is so cryptic I would not be able to solve it, but I didn't have to get any help for that game. It was a little slow, but it's not... Friday the 13th is not impossibly obtuse. I have immense admiration for you being able to master Pizza Tower the way that you did. Hey, thank you, Salem. I mean, there is a level of mastery above what I did even for Pizza Tower. You could, I could have gone for the P ranks on every stage, but it seemed diminishing. There seemed to be diminishing returns at that level of perfection, at least for me. The sense of victory scales directly with how difficult it was to achieve. Welcome in, my Lexi. Good way to put it. That makes sense, Greg says. Alright, let's, there's a lot of things I can interact with here. We got an apple. Horses like apples, right?
Touch that, that's lunch. And dinner. It's got to last us until tomorrow.
Trust me, I feel a plan coming on.
Whose side are you on, Miguel?
This apple sure looks appetizing.
Let's eat it.
No,
Appletizing.
Miguel, it might be the last food we get on this voyage. Are you just going to sit there all night?
You got a better idea?
Well, it just so happens, now that you mention it, no.
Hey, ghouls, welcome in. I like the Gengar hat. Thank you. I'm a big fan of it. Gengar, of course, is
Looks like a rope ladder up there. Could come in handy.
being purple is very rad.
Wonder if there's anything useful down there, apart from bilge. What is bilge, anyway? That won't work. The rope ladder is too high to reach. I need something to get it down.
Hey, Miguel, why don't you just help me?
It's okay, Miguel. I'll think of a plan to get us out of here. You just take it easy, relax, enjoy the cruise. I'll work on getting us out of here.
Come give me a boost, Miguel.
Miguel, we need to get out of here.
Good thinking, Tulio.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought there was something else I can interact with. Can I move into the foreground? Nope.
Miguel, we need to get out.
Good thinking, Tulio.
Perhaps I better forget that idea. Not the thing to try.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to line up to get this
What do
thing
you
to...
think this is?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
A rat hole?
This is one heck of a big rat hole.
Well, I guess it's one heck of a big rat.
Oh,
It made me jump, that's all. Now that is funny.
Made me jump, that's all. I knew a guy once who got eaten by a rat.
Must have been a small guy.
He was around your size.
Oh, you're funny, Miguel. You're very funny.
You put that in there, and a rat will take your arm for dessert.
What do you think I am, stupid? Hey, idea. Amazing! We could escape through the hole. To freedom!
I'd stand by your side facing 1,000 men, Tulio. But you go in there, and you're on your own.
Miguel, dear friend, I think I know how you can get us out of here.
If it involves that rat hole, forget it.
Here, Ratty Ratty.
Now, I'd forget it if I were you.
Perhaps I better forget that idea.
so the rat is coming in and out on a loop. So, like, maybe I can capture it? It takes a long time before I get a chance to make an attempt, though. Raiders, welcome in. Brush Pirate, ahoy! Thank you for the raid. Speaking of Pizza Tower, I've been enjoying Rush Pirate playthrough Pizza Tower. I mean, I think that might be over on the stream by this point. But welcome in, welcome in. Mighty Collector, thank you for coming along. Thunderfoot Bros, thank you. Divisimo, thank you. Appreciate you coming along, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream tonight. It was completed. I need a Pizza Tower break. Yes. No, I don't blame you. It was fun. It was a fun playthrough, though. Those were some fun streams. Hopefully you've been up to some good stuff tonight. I hope your stream treated you well. More Tomb Raider, right on. I still haven't done Tomb Raider myself yet, but I'm it's on my eventually agenda.
I'd forget it if I were you.
I thought I was gonna play through at least Tomb Raider 1 last year, but I got real busy, what with the baby and all. So a lot of my stream plans had to be pushed way back. So this is the Road to El Dorado on PlayStation 1 for everyone coming in. It's kind of a adventure game. It's like a point and click, but with more walking around. And it's a pretty good game. I think it's actually a pretty good game. It's a little bit of a rough game for me because I really have a strong dislike for talky games, and this is definitely one of those. I do like adventure games. I have to keep saying that because it's hard to tell with how unhappy I am when the game gets too chatty. Well, look at that.
Huh. Easy. If only I could get this grill loose.
Oh no.
It was locked then?
Might have been.
So you won't be doing that again?
I might. Fetch me the keys, Altivo.
I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure the apple is the correct solution.
Understand you. Do you have any idea what an awful view I get when you climb up there?
Hey, Altivo! Altivo! Here, boy! I've got a lovely apple, Altivo. Want it? Come on, boy! Get me the keys!
Ha ha! And you call me optimistic?
Here, boy! Here's the apple!
I don't believe you just did that.
Trust me, Miguel. Ha! I told you it would work, Miguel! Miguel?
Oh, rip Miguel. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
If I had some water, I might be able to wake him up.
Alright, so we got a stick. I like the crunching sound that it made when the horse was eating the apple. I thought
I've
that
got to
crunching
admit,
sound was...
a boat hook wasn't what I had in mind when I gave Altivo the apple. That horse certainly drives a hard bargain.
Wow, that was a satisfying crunch sound effect they included. Alright, is this long enough? Can I reach the rope with it? Let's go. Oh, it's not a rope, it's a ladder. Can I pry this up too? Probably only has one use, right? Well, look at that. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a bucket and scoop out whatever's in there and to splash it on him to wake him up. Oh, he's gonna be happy about that.
If that hatch wasn't locked, I'd be out of here before Miguel wakes up. If that hatch wasn't locked, I'd be out of here before Miguel wakes up.
Alright, well, let's see what's over the wall. You think it's locked? Is that a monkey?
Hey, monkey! Hey, monkey! Wake up! Maybe she only responds to her name. I'd be in big trouble if I woke the sailor.
Okay, what about this way? Nope. Alright, so there must be some way to discern the monkey's name.
If I could just reach those biscuits. Got
Well,
him.
that was easy.
Stop stealing my biscuits, Josephine. Want to end up like me?
Whew, he's gone back to sleep. And now I know the monkey's name. Hey, Josephine! Josephine! Shh! Here, girl. Good girl, Josephine. Wanna play a game? Okay, here's how we play. You hook the keys on the end of the boat hook. Oh! Josephine. Here, Josephine. I've got a lovely crunchy biscuit. Actually, they taste like sun-baked camel dung, but to a monkey, who knows?
Oh, I need to get a specific key?
You can have one if you fetch me the red key.
Imagine the red key is probably not the solution, but...
If that
I mean, I
hatch
don't know
wasn't
what it
locked,
is.
I'd be out of here before Miguel wakes up.
But I have a key.
That won't work.
How do you know that won't work? Considering the living conditions and lack of food on these ships. Oh no. You fear for the safety of the monkey?
Who's a good girl, Josephine? I've got more biscuits, Josephine.
Do I have to ask for each individual key one at a time?
I'll give you a biscuit, Josephine, if you fetch me the pink key. Come on, girl.
This is so tedious.
Josephine, want another biscuit?
Give me those keys.
Asking for a third key seems to get the monkey excited.
But, what? I got a key. It wouldn't let me test it on the hatch.
That's the kind of thing Miguel would do. That won't work.
I got another key. Oh, road to El Dorado. Monkeys are often excited by request for a third key. It's typical. Silly me. It's really all my fault for forgetting fundamental biology. Zoology?
Who's a good girl, Josephine? I've got more biscuits, Josephine.
Okay, give me that blue
Fetch me
key.
the blue key, and you can have a biscuit. Josephine. Josephine, want another biscuit?
Alright, I want the blue key and the
Give
pink
you a
key.
biscuit, Josephine, if you fetch me the pink key.
I'm gonna go see if there's anything I can do with these.
I need to think of something. That won't work. If that hatch wasn't locked, I'd be out of here before Miguel wakes up. If that That's the kind of thing Miguel would do. I need to think of... Perhaps I bet... That won't work. That's the kind of thing... That's the kind of thing Miguel would do.
I mean, am I supposed to be trying for the key to this room? Is that what we're doing? To this door?
Not the thing to try. That won't work.
I mean, I see that there's another door over there. Oh. Oh, hang on. There's monkey bars.
Good to see Miguel in the right place for once. At least I'll have something soft to land on if I fall.
Well, now I just feel silly. Oh no, it takes 2 keys to open this?
That key fits. Nope, the pink key doesn't fit the locks.
Alright, well, blue key worked.
If I fall, I'll have a nice soft landing on Miguel.
Would have really been something. It would have really been something if I had, would have really been something if I had, correctly guessed the right 2 keys on first try, right? Those are dark. Well, I think they're probably a little bit more visible on the CRT than they are in the capture. But they're not easy to spot.
Here, take this key back, girl. I've got more biscuits, Josephine. Fetch me the green key, Josephine. The green key is no good. Here, take this key back, girl.
Hey, Master Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Is this the trail we blaze? Welcome to the road to El Dorado on PlayStation 1.
Josephine, get me the yellow key, girl.
Classic protagonist who has to explain everything to himself. I mean, so ever since I started streaming, I can't really criticize that kind of behavior. I feel it's kind of a mandatory thing when you play video games in front of an audience. to narrate all of your internal monologue.
The yellow key is wrong.
The solution was just the first two keys. If all I did was pull the first two, I thought for sure the answer wouldn't be just the first two keys. Because what's the point of the other three? What's the point of the other three? We'd never grab them if the solution was the first two keys, but look at where we are. It's like this puzzle was specifically made to punish people who overthink it.
I've got more biscuits, Josephine. You can have one if you fetch me the red key.
Almost vaguely looks like old school RuneScape. No, I did not select the ladder. Stop climbing down that ladder. Stop climbing down that ladder.
That key fits. Ha ha! I've unlocked it!
That was a nightmare.
Hey, how did you get out?
Parole?
Any more lip, and I'll take you to Cortez.
Come now, let's be friends and put the past behind us.
Back to the hole with you, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Can't we talk about this?
Jump.
I'm rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Yeah, and I'm the captain. From your worst nightmares.
You knocked me out, Tulio. And you threw away the apple.
I'll think of another plan.
Please, don't. Why are you doing that?
I'm thinking.
Oh. Why are you doing that?
I'm thinking.
Oh. You ready for a big idea, Tulio?
Go on, amaze me.
That ladder has to be our way out of here.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Then all we need is a key, a spare ship, and everyone to fall asleep for a day or two.
So how can we get out of the hole, Tulio?
Maybe we use that ladder like you suggested.
What do you think I am, stupid?
Now hold on, that's just a rumor and I didn't start it.
We need to get the ladder down, Tulio.
I'm working on it.
Hey, Tulio, look at the rope ladder.
Leave me alone. I can't think when you keep distracting me.
Work harder, Tulio, harder.
I'm trying.
Harder! Ha! That's it, Tulio! You've done it! Tulio? Tulio?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you want to lay off the thinking for a while, old friend? Maybe you want to lay off the thinking for a while, old friend? I could slide Tulio into the hole to see if anything bites him. I could I need something to prop it open. Say, Altivo, throw down something to prop open this bilge cover. What an idea Tulio had, thinking a horse could understand words. Pull yourself together, Miguel. The wind probably blew it down.
I don't know.
I can't climb that beam.
I don't know if anything that's happening is supposed to be happening. I don't know if I failed before and I'm replaying, or if I'm playing new mandatory content now. I can't tell if I'm making progress or being punished. That's what this game is like.
I need to use the boat hook to prop it open. Hey, presto! Now I've just got to figure out what to do with it. I could slide Tulio into the hole to see if anything bites him. Maybe you want to lay off the thinking for a while, old friend. Maybe you want to lay off... Two keys are missing from the wall. Wonder what Tulio's been up to. There was no chance of getting past the sailor unless I could find a disguise. Something to make me look like one of the crew, maybe. That other door across there looks like a better bet to get out of here. I could slide Tulio into the hole to see if it... I'd have to think of something more clever to catch the rat. No, that's a dumb idea. Maybe you want to lay off the thinking for a while. That rope ladder is definitely the way out of here.
I wasn't, well, I don't know. The game put the idea of catching the rat in my head. Blood on the floor? I don't know. I can come over here, but there's nothing I can interact with over here. Oh, game.
Not you as well.
I'm looking for one of the prisoners. He came this way.
You and your buddy must think I was born yesterday.
No way! You look like a really bright guy.
Yeah. Next you'll be asking if we can be friends.
Great idea! I'm sure we've got lots in common.
Back to the hole. Get going. Jump.
Wait! I'm Miguel! You're a lost brother! Don't you recognize me? Bye-bye, long-lost brother.
Well, there's got to be something else I can interact with.
I'd rather take my chances with the little guy polishing the cannon.
I need, like, I imagine I need a piece of string. I'm gonna trap that rat and somehow make use of it. But I can't find another object to interact with. Oh. Hang on, here we go.
The lamp would burn a hole in my trousers. The lamp would burn a hole in my trousers. I've told you once, and I'll tell you again.
A lot of downtime in this game now.
That wouldn't work.
I don't understand what you want from me, game.
Hey, don't just stand around doing nothing. Sorry, force of habit. Cortez could do an inspection at any moment, and we need to get the cannon polished. Well, I'd just love to help you, but they took me off cannon polishing. Said I made them too shiny. Just grab a rag and get on with it. Say, this is one shiny cannon. Get polishing. I can't find a rag. Use my socks. Here. Hope they don't smell as bad as Tulio's. Better do a bit of polishing while I think what to do. That's more like it. You can have a biscuit and a swig of my rum when you're done. can't wait. Better do a bit of polishing while I think what to do. I might be able to make use of these, and he did say I could have one.
Don't you go taking all of those biscuits. I've got enough problems with the rats stealing my food.
I hate rats.
Horrible things. Ooh, give me the heebie-jeebies, they do.
I didn't want the lamp oil leaking all over my trousers. The lamp would burn a hole in my trousers.
You can't go through there. That door's locked till we make port. Security's tight on this ship.
How do you get out?
Don't need to. Got food and water right here. Only way out is to blow a hole in the side of the ship. And believe me, these beauties can do it. I'd get back quick if I were you.
Yes, put on a bandana and you're suddenly unrecognizable. I did not recognize that as a bandana on the floor. I thought it was a blood stain.
That would be just silly. I could slide Tulio into the hole to see if anything bites him. Ha! Can't be out of there now, my four-legged friend.
Everything is finally coming together.
Gotcha! Now I can give that sailor polishing the cannon a fright.
Make sure Tulio gets eaten. That's one of the goals for retro achievements, right?
mightier than the sword. Rats really do it for this guy. He's out cold. Rats really do it for this guy. He's out cold. I didn't want the lamp oil leaking all over my trousers. Aha! Now you're thinking, Miguel, old son. Now I just have to light it.
Oh, here we go. Thank you for the Lurkport jams. Enjoy your noodles.
What was that noise?
Do we really need to watch all of this? Couldn't it just have just cut to him being over there?
Did you make that noise?
What noise?
And did you make this hole in the ship?
What hole? Oh, that hole! No, nothing to do with me.
Well, it looks like a way out, whoever did it.
Now that you mention it, I might have had something to do with making the hole.
I'm playing again. I can still interact with stuff.
No point in trying to fire any of the other cannon.
Oh, what's this over here on the floor? I guess I can't interact with that. Alright, well, let's see what's over here on the wall, in the wall, through the wall. Wow,
No
I like the
way
camera
am I
angle.
climbing up there. Julio, my old friend, you could climb up to the deck from here.
Why don't you?
But you're such a good climber. You're as agile as a cat.
Oh, all right then. That metal ring looks strong. It's rusted solid. I'll take one of these for Altivo.
It's really hard to tell where there's pathways I can walk. So much of the board looks more open than it is.
Hey, Altivo! That was some throw! Getting the boat hook through that hatch from here! You ever thought of taking up baseball? Here, let's untie that rope. You can't get into any trouble out here. Here, Altivo, a whole shiny red apple just for you. Now, you make sure you behave yourself, Altivo. This should help Miguel up. Miguel! Use the rope to climb up!
What if I fall?
I can always hope.
Yeah, thanks. I sure hope you know how to tie knots.
Where are you going?
It's rusted solid. Miguel, you're stronger than me. Try to wind this lifeboat down.
Leave it to me. I can sense freedom from here.
All I can smell is fish.
This plank is precariously balanced. Altiva would like another one of these. What do you think Altivo would do if I put this apple on the plank?
Miguel, you're a genius!
Why did you put the apple down there? Altivo can't reach it.
Lateral thinking, my old friend. Just watch.
I don't think Altivo's going to make it. That was wild.
And so we floated loose upon the ocean, lost, miserable, starving, desperate,
We must have been out there a whole afternoon.
before finally landing the boat upon a shore. Oh, how we rejoiced!
Sharing that small boat with an animal was no fun, I can tell you. Still, at least I had Altivo to talk to.
Ha ha, very funny.
Are you going to carry on with this story?
Oh, you mean I have your permission?
Just get on with it.
So, there we were, washed up on the beach of a distant land.
Dry land! Safety! Just as I promised.
You know, this place looks kind of familiar.
Oh no. Did you drink salt water?
Look, over there. That's the first marker on the map.
The map?
We can find El Dorado now.
You still have the map?
There's the Bird Rock. This is great. We're going to be rich.
Miguel, you're a sad, sad man. Guess he must have upset the locals. Waiter! Check, please. We're leaving.
Are you crazy? We can find El Dorado, the city of gold.
You do have a point.
Oh yeah, let's take that sword, please.
What happens when you don't leave a tip?
Can I help you? Careful what you do with that thing.
I should think of something different. I should think of something different. I should think of something different.
Alright, well, you know. Just hoping to see some interactions. Ah, I see.
Don't worry, Altivo. So, Altivo, it has come to this. We fight man to horse. Unless you have a better idea. A sock for Altivo? Why? That vine up there could be useful. Take that, and that! Sorry, Tulio. I guess the excitement's getting to me. Maybe the rock is easier to climb from the other side. Aha! This way! To El Dorado!
What about Altivo?
We can't leave him here.
It's a jungle, Miguel, not a trip through the park.
But he'll be lonely.
No, we'll come back for him later.
When we found the gold.
When we've found the gold.
Sorry, Altivo.
I can climb up on top of this?
No, I need something to... This should do it.
A nice piece of rope.
I like that sliding animation. That was good.
Aha! Kneel before my sword, knave.
Your mother never taught you to behave?
I actually wasn't trying to use the sword on him. It seems that every time I'm open my menu,
Follow
it
me.
changes what
I know the
I'm
way.
focused on.
I'm so not impressed.
I mean, this way.
That's good. I like that they did that to us. You know, sometimes this is a lot of fun.
Too risky, Miguel. You would have to get pretty close to use that sword.
Shoo! Go away!
That's pretty scary, Miguel. I think you've got him on the run.
Oh, look! That poor creature.
That's life in the jungle.
Is there nothing we can do?
Short of betting on the snake? No.
Have a heart, Tulio. Wow! Look at that!
Yes, Miguel, it's a shadow. Did you ever notice you have one too?
Very funny, Tulio. Just look. Marker number 2.
The raven? Where?
On the ground.
Miguel, I do believe you're right.
The cliff must be casting the shadow.
Guess we need to go up there then.
First things first. We've got the little creature to save. No, we should hurry up and help that poor little creature first. Hey, do you hear that? Makes funny sounds when the wind goes through it. That's a long way up. We need to find something to deal with the snake. I know. I'll hypnotize it with my flute.
But you can't play the flute.
It's never too late to learn.
Ah, it's terrible.
It worked. I must be a natural.
Don't quit your day job, Miguel. I think that means thank you.
So what's your name then? What was that?
Oh, good grief. Just call him Bebo.
Why Bebo?
Sounds like Bebo.
What if it's not a him?
With a name like Bebo, what does it matter? Okay, So, we saved Bebo from the snake. In your version, it sounds like I did nothing. Let me tell what happened next. Can you hold on to this vine for me? Are you still with us, Bebo?
We can't go in this direction? There's nothing else over here?
Could you give me a hand with this?
Spaghetti arms.
All right, I'm holding the tree. Now what?
Oh, I see.
Okay, Bebo, you're going for a little ride. Don't worry, it'll be fun. And
Oh,
when
no.
you get up there, push one end of the vine down for us, okay? Ready? Come on, Miguel, up we go. Nice work, Bebo.
Yeah, not like you deserve it. How's your head, Bebo?
Are you still with us, Bebo? I need to think of something else.
Okay.
That pile looks a bit unsteady. That pile looks a bit unsteady.
You need that to help me cross, right?
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That pile looks a bit unsteady.
I mean, I understand that the pile of rocks is unsteady, but I don't know how to interact with it, and I don't have any other tools. There's something back here. Oh, I can get my vine again. Oh, I can...
A walking stick, just what I will need for when I get old. Nah, leave it. We want to move on.
Well, never mind. This has to be the most beginner-friendly point-and-click adventure I've ever seen, Zergling says. Thank goodness. It's the maximum difficulty level I could handle.
Let's see. Just jam it in there. So, if I push the lever, the rocks will... Miguel, you're so much stronger than me. Could you help me, please?
Oh, let me at it.
They spent more time working on that one cutscene than the entire game.
What's that sound? Uh-oh. Run! Yeah, very funny. Tell the story properly, will you?
What? They don't want to animate the rocks falling over. That's how they avoided animating the rocks falling over.
Now, what did that Moses guy do? That was a nice party trick. Where's my stick?
Oh, no, he's still at it, huh?
There can be miracles, my foot.
What? Does it matter which direction I go? Can I interact with the frog? No? He wouldn't jump.
Come on.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is awkward. This is very awkward. Hey, Dollar Phil, thank you for the raid. I think you were playing Mega Man 8? How did Mega Man 8 go for you? Phil's been blazing his way through a lot of brutally difficult shooters, as well as the mainline regular numbered Mega Man titles. It's going all right. We're playing this. This is the Road to El Dorado on PlayStation 1, and it's not a bad game. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a point and click adventure without the pointing. It's a lot of walking around instead, which is my preference. But I like adventure games, but it's real talky.
That was easy. Are you coming, Miguel?
It's got a lot of filler. It's got a lot of... It suddenly has a tremendous amount of just filler content. What do you want to bet? If I fail this as Miguel, I have to redo the Tulio part. If I fail as Miguel and it makes me redo Tulio, I'm up for just quitting the game. I would be up for abandoning the playthrough if it did that to me. Get off the turtle, man. It's gonna sink. That's what they do.
Yes?
How did you get past this last bit?
I jumped.
All the way from here?
Yes. Can't you do it?
Something must have changed. You couldn't jump that distance.
All right, Miguel. I'll find a way to help you. Let's see if this doesn't do the trick. There you are, big guy. A nice little bridge for you.
Let me get this straight. You don't like filler, and a challenging platform redo is also too much? This is not platforming, though. This is non-responsive,
Go on then, big guy.
This is non-responsive point and click. Never heard of this one.
Firm ground. Thank goodness. Bebo, come on, boy.
The filler is the content. That's the secret. That's the secret. Man makes streaming career out of playing filler content. Laments filler content in games. The duality of man, Buddha fingers. And, welcome in. This game has made Frownie hate everything he loves.
Way to go, Bebo.
That looks so easy.
Well, we're over the river. Where do we go next?
Let's find
Or
the
should I say
skull.
welcome back, rather.
Tulio.
Posted something in the collecting channel. Right on.
The next marker on the map. We're still on the road to El Dorado. All we need to do is find the back door out of here.
And then on to the Weeping Woman.
Piece of cake.
Wait! You don't know what might be in there. One day, Miguel, you'll listen to that little voice.
Also, everyone
Can't
knows.
find a way to open this door. There's a lever over there. I wonder what it does.
Everyone should know that there's no way on earth I'd abandon this playthrough. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that, Bort Gems. I will definitely check it out, but I don't open up or keep Discord up during the stream.
Come on, Debo. You'd better be right about this gold, Miguel.
Skull River Cave is the coolest. We just kind of rush past it. If I had to live in like a tropical rainforest, oh, rip Miguel.
Come back here. What happened to our partnership?
It would be a horribly ill-suited environment for me, but it would be a much easier sell if I got to live in an awesome skull cave.
There's got to be a way to open the door and get into that room.
Welcome to Legend of the Hidden Temple.
The symbols above the levers seem to match those above the doors.
The levers unpress themselves after a while. Ah, I see. I have achieved a circle. But I think I know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm still doing it. Nope, that was somehow right. It's the perfect time to cast aside the bonds of society and hoist the Jolly Roger. Sorry, boss, not coming in today or ever. See you on the high seas.
Maybe this is the way out of here.
What? Where am I? What happened to Tuyo? And where's Bebo?
So now we just do the same puzzle, but in reverse. Oh no. I think the game has crashed. I think that's what missing no down there in the corner means. No. How much progress do you think we've lost? I haven't saved at any point. I've just been assuming the game would save as we go along. That may have been a terrible error. Yeah, none of my buttons are doing anything. Oh no. I'm really worried. I'm really worried. I don't want to go over there and hit reset. I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out bad news. All right, my friends, one moment. Let's see what the damage is. Probably should have opened the system and like checked for like fingerprints on the disc. Well, this is rough. This is a rough situation to be in, my friends. This really hurts. I guess we're gonna take a little BRB. I mean, I can't say I didn't see this coming. I mean, I didn't know the game was gonna crash, but once it did, I kind of knew this was my fate. It doesn't feel good to live through it, though. I guess we'll take a little BRB and then we'll take it from the top, eh? Dice game is returning. I mean, I know all the solutions now. I don't have to go searching for the incorrect solution dialogue. How bad could it be? How long could a run back really take? Yeah, let's take a little BRB while Frownie goes outside to scream. Yeah, I'm gonna go hurl my frustrations toward the sky. So, I'll be gone a few minutes. What if Frownie tries to find alternate solutions, though? I don't really feel like this is the type of game to have alternate solutions. I think we're pretty... I don't blame you if you come back with some face paint on. Come back ready for war. All right, well, let me step away. Let me step away a short while. I'll see you again after the break.